Hey guys, today we are going to review what we've learned in this unit so far, so let's get right to it. Angle 6 and what are corresponding angles? So angle 6 here is in a top left position. Also in a top left position is angle 8. Those are my corresponding angles. Angle 4 and what are alternate exterior angles? So here I am down on the bottom right, all the way up on the top left. Those are my alternate exterior angles. So angle 4 and angle 8 are alternate exterior angles. Angle 3 and what are alternate interior? So I need to stay inside here between these two lines, but cross over this transversal. 3 and 7 are alternate interior angles. And consecutive interior angles, again staying inside the two lines here, but staying on the same side of the transversal. Angle 7 and angle 6 are consecutive interior angles. Given two lines, two parallel lines cut by a transversal. So here's two parallel lines. Here's a transversal, same here, two parallel lines and a transversal. Find the value of the variables. Okay, so here I've got corresponding angles, both in top left positions. Corresponding angles on parallel lines are congruent, so that means 2x plus 15 is equal to 135. So I can subtract 15 and get 2x equals 120 and divide by 2, and I'm going to get x is 60. Okay, then here I have consecutive interior angles. When lines are parallel, consecutive interior angles are supplementary. So 3x minus 15 plus 150 equals 180. Okay, I have some like terms here. So 3x plus negative 15 plus 150 is 135. Then I'll subtract 135 from both sides. Okay, so I get 3x equals, and it's okay to pull out a calculator here. 180 minus 135 is 45. Okay, and then divide by 3, and 45 divided by 3 is 15. So I get x is 15. Okay, now I can check both of these. So I'll do 2 times 60 plus 15, and that equals 135 like it's supposed to. And then 3 times 15 minus 15 is 30 plus 150 is 180, just like it's supposed to be. Okay, so those are correct. All right, next up, I have two lines, and I want to know what value of x makes them parallel. Okay, so here's a transversal, two lines cut by a transversal. What value of x makes these lines parallel? If they are going to be parallel, then these alternate interior angles must be congruent. So 2x plus 20 must equal 3x. So I will subtract 2x and get 20 equals x. Okay, so 2 times 20, that is 40, plus 20 is 60, and 3 times 20 is 60, so 20 is correct. Okay, next up I need to find x, y, and z. Okay, that makes the lines parallel. So if the lines are going to be parallel, then these corresponding angles must be congruent. So that means that 2x plus 2 must equal x plus 56. Okay, so I will subtract x, and I'll subtract 2, and I'll get x is 54. Okay, so I'll put that in here. X is 54. So if x is 54, then right here I've got 2 times 54 plus 2. That's 110 degrees. And then down here, just to double check, I've got 54 plus 56, also 110. Okay, so I'm going to write in 110 degrees here as my angle measures. Okay, now I've got a linear pair right here. These have to add up to 180. So y plus 7 plus this 110 degree angle must equal 180. So that's y plus 117 is 180. And we will subtract 117. Okay, so 180 minus 117 is 63. So y is 63. Okay, now let's plug that in here. 63 plus 7, that's 70 degrees. And 70 plus 110 makes 180, just like it should. Okay, so I know my value of y is correct. Okay, then I also have a pair of alternate exteriors. These must be congruent. So this angle must be congruent to this angle. So that means that 9z minus 79 must be equal to 110 degrees. So I'll add 79. I get 9z equals 189. Okay, then I will divide by 9 and get z equals 189 divided by 9 is 21. So there's my values of x, y, and z. Okay, and same question, what values of the variables makes these two lines parallel to each other? Okay, so I'm going to write two different equations. So I've got 3x plus 6y equals its corresponding angle at 136 degrees. Then I've got these corresponding angles, x minus 3y equals 44 degrees. Okay, so now I've got two equations with two variables, and I need to solve that system of equations. Okay, so I think the easiest way is to multiply this equation by 2. So I've got 2x minus 6y equals 88. I'm going to rewrite this one down here. 3x plus 6y equals 136. And we'll notice that these y's cancel. So I get 5x equals 88 plus 136 is 224. Okay, so when I divide, I get 224 over 5, and let's see if that simplifies. 224 over 5 does not simplify, so I'm actually just going to leave it like that. X is 224 over 5. Okay, now I will plug that in to the bottom equation. I think that's going to be the easier of the two. So I've got 224 over 5 minus 3y equals 44. That fraction might look a little difficult, but the calculator is going to do this for us. Don't worry. So we've got 44 minus, so we're going to subtract 224 over 5. So we get negative 3y equals 44 minus 224 over 5, and we get negative 4/5, and we need to divide that by negative 3, and we get positive 4/15 as our value of y.